Hi, Ellen.
I'm really, really happy for you.
Thanks.
We've met a few times. I tried to get you on the last show I did, and they were...
I just was not good enough.
No, you were hilarious, and I was so mad because I thought you were just... I just knew you would be huge, and you are, and I'm so happy.
Yes, I am. I'm huge.
You are huge. You absolutely are.
I can't even stand myself at this point.
You should take it all in.
I'm an international superstar. This must be very exciting for everyone. I just love life.
You should be loving life. You're, what were you, number 2? Who's number 1? Number 1 is like the whole cast of Lost.
The cast of Lost, yes.
Yeah, and you're number 2 as Entertainer of the Year in Entertainment Weekly. Good picture.
It's all true.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm very important.
You are, and you got nominated for a Golden Globe.
See? Oh.
Now, you must be just going crazy.
I can't stand myself. I really can't. I'm a horrible person now. I've changed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a jerk.
Uh-huh. Now, you seriously, because you're very excited about it.
I am.
Yeah.
It's been a very surreal year.
Because you have how many kids?
I have 2.
And how old?
1.5 and 4.5.
And what do they think about seeing? Didn't they see the billboards and everything?
They did for Virgin, which we can't actually say in the house. We can't, to a 4.5-year-old, you can't say, hey, you're on the phone. Oh, the 40-year-old Virgin did how well? So you say, oh, how did the movie go? Because you just don't want to say the word around a 4.5-year-old.
Yeah.
But we were driving around LA and they put up these huge posters. And when they finally came down, my wife was driving around with our daughter and she said, where's Daddy? Daddy's gone. Oh, well, Daddy he was in a movie and they put pictures up of him. And she said, oh, there was a pause. She said, she gonna do another one? Like she just assumes that everyone's father is on billboards all over Los Angeles. And she was actually in a music store over Christmas holiday and she saw one of these life-size cutouts of the DVD promotion. And she said, that's my dad! Like right in the middle of the store. And everyone, I'm sure, thought she was insane, but.
But that must be so much fun for her to see your dad. Does she watch the show? She doesn't get it, but does she watch it?
No, she doesn't. No, occasionally she'll see like a clip of like a promo for it, and she'll just say, in the middle of her Cheerios or something.
Yeah.
She really doesn't care.
Yeah.
And my 1.5-year-old doesn't care about anything. So.
Yeah. Well, not yet.
Not yet.
They're going to be. And what about your parents? Are they thrilled to death?
They're thrilled to death with the success, yes. My dad can't quite stomach watching me on The Office, though.
Really?
Well, it's not how he wanted his son to turn out. I mean, I'm just such a complete boob. There are times during the show that, I'm obviously putting my foot in my mouth constantly. And my dad, he has to get up and leave and make popcorn or something. He can't, it's like, my son's such a
Yeah.
I can't deal with it.
Yeah. No, it really is. You're that perfect blend where it's just such an idiot.
Well, it's a character. He doesn't have any sort of social filter. He doesn't. He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand how other people perceive him at all.
No, he thinks he's fantastic.
Oh, funny, glib, witty, but he's none of those things.
Yeah.
But whenever he gets some sort of self-knowledge, that probably would make his head just explode. If he really saw how other people view him, I think he'd go crazy. And
do you lose it? I mean, I would think because you're so dry and it's so funny, is it hard to keep a straight face when you're doing this character?
It is. I mean, just because the rest of the cast is so funny. Rainn Wilson and John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher and B.J. Novak, they're all of them, and the supporting cast as well. They're all so good that it's hard not to laugh because it's such a really strong ensemble.
And you were a fan of the British version before?
You know what? I had never seen the British version until just before I auditioned, and everyone had told me how great it was. So I watched a portion of their pilot, and I had to turn it off because it was too good, and I had to audition the next day, and I thought, I will suck. This will be terrible. There's no way I can recreate what this Ricky Gervais had done.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
Fantastic. Yeah. So I figured the less I watch of him, the better off I'll be.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do a carbon
Probably
copy.
true. But I mean, really, I can't imagine anybody doing, because when you try to recreate a show like that, you always do think about the original. I don't know how many people had seen the original British version, but it was so funny and so dry. But you're doing a great job. It's really,
thanks.
really funny. Did you send me the picture of you waving goodbye to your kids, or did Vance send it to me?
I think that was Vance.
Okay, so you sent it to Vance, and so my brother and Steve know each other for a long time from The Daily Show. And can I say what you do?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. So just to embarrass his kids, what were you wearing? A head of some
It's
kind
a dog mask.
Okay, a huge dog head. And he goes, when his kids are going off to school, he stands out and waves goodbye wearing a dog head on his body.
And I usually am holding some sort of household appliance because my wife will get in the car and she'll drive out to the street. So I'll run out to the street just as the car's passing by in front of our house, and I'll have the dog mask on, and usually like pajamas or a robe, holding a blender, and just going like this. And it's always something different.
Oh my God! And do your neighbors ever see that?
There have been some odd looks, yeah. There have been some stares.
I would love to be your neighbor just to enjoy things like that. I think that's hilarious. And but I mean, it's pretty cool that you are doing all the things you're doing. You're in the Billie Eilish video. I mean, there's some cool things. She references you and.
Yeah, there was some definite credibility I gained with my children with the Billie Eilish thing.
Have you ever met her?
I never had, and still haven't. But she called to ask whether she could use some Michael Scott stuff for her album.
Yeah.
And I was not familiar with her music, and I asked my daughter Annie. I said, Billie Eilish, would this be cool? And instantly, oh, Dad, yeah, you have to do that. That's totally cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a lot of cred with especially my daughter.
It seems like cool people want to be associated with you, but not in the same room with you. It seems.
Right. That's exactly right.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yes, a distant association.
Right.
Because right up close, not so cool anymore.
No, I can feel that now.
No, I know.
You mentioned The Office. Now, is there a chance they're doing all these reboots? Would you want to do a reboot of The Office? Yes.
I want to announce. I heard Jennifer Aniston was on, and you guys were talking about a reboot of Friends.
Yes.
I would like to announce there will be a reboot of Friends.
Right, but that's.
You know what I thought would be a great idea for The Office? Not reboot The Office, but take the Office cast and reboot Cheers. So, like, I would be Sam. And Jenna would be, like, just take different characters.
That's a great idea.
It's a terrible idea.
No. I actually do like it. I like the idea of switching casts with different shows. I'm going to read a question, and you'll have to answer the first thing that comes to your mind, and then hit the buzzer. Ready? Here we go. What was your favorite job before getting into acting?
Produce.
What did you do with produce?
I wrapped fruit in plastic at a grocery store. Wasn't really my favorite job.
Well, you said it was.
Is this called burning lies?
What's the most useless talent that you have? Oh, wow. You can just do that on cue.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's useless. What's your best beauty tip?
Pluck. No questions.
Pluck.
Don't ask.
I won't. 3 words that best describe you.
Here's Steve Carell.
What is something you do that embarrasses your kids?
Doghead.
Do you have a favorite child?
Yes.
You're invited to a dinner party. What do you bring?
Dip.
What kind?
Veggie. With ridged potato chips. Almost said the product name.
Then you could get a commercial for Super Bowl again. Like,
Ruffles.
what's the worst habit that you'll never break?
I smoke like a chimney.
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
You don't smoke. Those are 2 lies that you've told so far. Produce and that you smoke like a chimney. What kind of habit that you have that you won't break? What is it?
Diet soda.
No, that's so bad for you.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. What flavor? Because you could do a Super Bowl commercial. What's a fashion trend that you don't understand?
Culottes. Is it?
Yeah, I think they are in, and there's nothing wrong with them.
High-waisted pants.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're better than the low-waisted.
Not for me.
Okay. Song that always gets stuck in your head.
Ooh, baby.
How's that go?
Ooh, baby, baby.
What song is that?
It's Adrian Belew. It's called Oh, Baby.
Adrian Blue?
I just keep going. You're gonna cut that
All right. What's the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
out. I went to visit my girlfriend without telling my parents.
How old were you?
I guess 17. What?
Well, that's old enough that you should be able to go visit your girlfriend.
Well, you didn't ask whether I was like a real rebel.
Well, I know the answer to that now. Because
And I got back and my parents were like, where were you? They didn't care.
what on-screen co-star were you most nervous to kiss?
The Rock. I kissed him in Get Smart.
And how was that?
Pretty great.
Yeah.